Didn't see you there. Welcome to another edition of AI versus Marshy, where I recap my newsletter in video format. And before I get started, I thought I'd share a bit about my week. Boys were snot factories this week. It's still continuing. It's been a lot of fun. Mum and Dad are doing okay. And tonight, I'm looking forward to a game of social basketball. I'm part of this Facebook group called Melbourne Basketball. This dude named Alan just keeps organizing thing after thing after thing. His hustle is next to unbelievable levels. And finally, the stars are aligned and the scheduling has worked. And we're going to play rooftop basketball socially this evening. So really looking forward to that. But I'm sure you're looking forward to the AI news that I'm about to share with you. And this week we want to look at tools. There are a lot of tools to catch up on, so I just went tools exclusively. The 3 or 4 bonus tools actually we're looking at. 1 does professional headshots for you. 2 is like MyFitnessPal but lazier. You just snap photos of your food. 3, generative music. Basically, you sign in with your Google account and bombs away. You can create a 40-second sample of nearly anything. And the 4th one I wanted to share is actually a bit more techie about agent workflows. And I've mentioned Pipedream in the past. This is essentially a visual workflow builder that lets you tell your AI to do things and send information back and connect it to tables, Slack, whatever you need. Pretty cool. So let's get into it. First one, I think it is going to level up your LinkedIn photo game. It's been around a while, or seems to have been. Headshots Pro essentially takes selfies via your webcam, and then it makes you more professional. So it takes it a number of angles. Then we'll add professional attire and put you against a background or alleyway or street. And it looks pretty good. The pricing is obviously cheaper than a photo shoot if you would do it yourself. But there's clearly a lot of margin in there that it would be almost 100% automated. It's using something like Midjourney, it looks like. The pricing, starts at $29 US, which depending on which hairdresser you go to, is cheaper than a haircut. I think it looks a bit stock photo and vanilla as F. So that's my take, but you can check it out at Headshots Pro. The next one I wanted to talk about was AI meals.chat, which is like a MyFitnessPal. And way back when I used to do a lot of calorie counting, young Marshy drank a lot of beer and ate a lot of dumplings, and it looked like he did as well. And so one of the tools that got me on the calorie counting bandwagon was MyFitnessPal. Sort of religiously enter your meals in, count the calories. Never got to macro level. And then one of the useful things was that you could actually repeat meals. So if you're repeating meals, you just copy paste it over and track your calories, and obviously eat less calories than you burn and you start losing weight. It got me going, I think. For me, what really worked was just making eating vegetables my job. But if you like the sound of meal accountability, you can use meals.chat. It's pretty easy to find. Works out a telegram, and essentially you take a photo and it'll estimate what's in the dish, the calories, and also confirm it with you just in case it's got it wrong. But that becomes a log over time that is fairly friction-free. So check it out if you're interested in that. The third tool that I wanted to share, obviously there are huge news in AI world with Google's Bard renaming to Gemini and it becoming a more serious ChatGPT competitor. I've had a quick play with it. It's pretty cool. I'll play with it in weeks to come to give you a more authoritative review. But I think Google buried the lead here. Like, there's a tool that you can get called Music, unrelated to Gemini, that lets you just plug in words and generate a 40-second sample of music. You can't put in artists and songwriters or songs. That's not how it works. But if you're descriptive with your words, you can actually play something boppy. So my description was something like, what was it? I want lush progressive house that sounds like it has some windpipes, deep bass, and wouldn't sound out of place at a pumping European beach sunset party. So let's see if this works. So yeah, look, that's Music AI effects. If you enjoy watching me do this and sample my podcast, Electronic Music Nerd, is coming out soon. We've recorded almost 15 episodes. Just need to upload them and you'll see that soon. But people can remix what you've typed, which I thought it sounds cooler than it is. You just edit what they've described. Or you can put a donk on it, and I include a video to that in my newsletter. Watch at your peril. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was this rise of agents and automation and workflow builders that leverage AI. I've talked about Pipe Dream in previous newsletters. I really like it. It sort of lets you do a lot of things that you would ordinarily go to no code for, but with a lot more fine tuning. This one works even more intuitively. It's called AgentHub, and it's a workflow builder. And an example might be, go to this page, download a graphic of the page, and then evaluate this landing page based on these marketing principles. You can see where I'm going with this. So that you can build workflows like that, which obviously optimize your consulting workflow or your agency workflow, or even a workflow like Headshots Pro that I showed you earlier, and get the machines to do the sort of manual parts. And so this trend of sort of building things and automating them will continue to rocket up. And I think the part that I'm pretty excited about is more for solo, consultants, smaller groups, smaller agencies, because I think you'll need less heads to do the same. You'll do more with less, so to speak. That's it for this week's newsletter. In my newsletter, if you do subscribe, you can read it or just visit on my website, lukemarshall.net/newsletter. I give you a little hack on how to manage your marketing emails. So you can do that if you want. Have a good weekend. Talk soon. Bye.